What's up guys, Steve Craig Retro Games back with another video, and tonight is Handheld Game of the Week number 170. For those of you new to my channel, every Monday I drop a video called Handheld Game of the Week where I choose a different handheld, a different game from that library, talk about it for just a minute, show 5 to 10 minutes of gameplay footage, always from the beginning as not to spoil anything, and then I wrap up the videos. So you can look at these as samplers or tasters to see if any of these games I discuss and show are games you want to add for your own collection or games you'd rather pass on. So with that being said, let's check out the game I chose for this week's episode. Alright guys, so as you saw in the thumbnail, we are checking out Faselei, not exactly sure how you pronounce this game. This is obviously for the NeoGeo Pocket Color, my personal favorite handheld. This is a super rare game that came out just a couple of weeks before the NeoGeo Pocket Color was discontinued in the United States. They ended up never releasing this game with a manual or a box. They actually never released this game in the United States, even though this is a United States copy. So what they did is they took all of the unsold stock from the United States and Europe, repackaged them in blister packs, and sold those in Japan. There might have been a few that weren't sold that way, but as far as from what I can tell, that's how these games were sold. This and The Last Blade are the two North American games that were cart-only releases, and you had to buy the blister packs with other games and a loose system in the blister pack in order to get this. So obviously no pictures to show you guys, but before we get into the gameplay, this is a real-time strategy game. It is mech based, and this takes place in 2099. This is just after World War III has taken place, and you are a part of a small faction called Faselei. Your character's name is Sho, and you I don't know the exact main story past that point. I have not completed this game. But it goes on from that point. So there's your starting base, your starting base for the story. And yeah, it's a really great game actually for anybody that's into RPG or real-time strategy games. This is, I believe, the only one for the NeoGeo Pocket Color. I could be wrong, at least for the North American releases. But this is also a great entry level. And this doesn't play like a real-time strategy grid-based game typically plays, because your character, you're trying to also guess where your enemy is going to move, because in between your movements, they're also moving. So they're not going to stay static and allow you to get the prime position, because they will also move. So you have to try to guess where your enemy is going to be and use some actual strategy as well. And you can do a ton of different upgrades to your mech. So let's check out some gameplay of Faselei. Now the audio is not the greatest, but if you can hear, there's actual voice audio in the theme song, which is pretty crazy for a NeoGeo Pocket Color game. So there's your intro. You can choose your character's name and code name, and then your maker for your mech. You can buy different mechs, upgrade those mechs. This is in the Middle East in a nation called Istar. Oh, 2096, my bad. Nope, 2097. Maybe I was right. Yes, 2099 AD. I cannot skip through this, so. They do a good job of fleshing out the characters in this game as well. The story is not the greatest, it's decent for a game like this. Got your map up here, your health up top, and your ammo on the right. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and stop it there. You get the idea. Super great game though. Highly recommend it if you have access to a NeoGeo Pocket Color. Fantastic game. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did and you're not yet a subscriber, think about hitting that subscribe button for me. And if you want to check out a little bit more, you can always go to my Instagram. That is Steve Craig Retro Games, same as it is down below. And if you enjoy the NeoGeo Pocket Color as much as I do, please leave me a comment down below and let me know your thoughts on the system, the library of games, and specifically Faselei if you've ever played it. And then for those of you that have no idea what the NeoGeo Pocket Color is, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it as well, as it is my personal favorite handheld. I just absolutely adore it, and I can't get enough NeoGeo Pocket Color. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you come back this Friday. Will be a small pickups video, not a lot, just a handful of items, but some cool things. So make sure you come back. Until then, guys, have an absolutely fantastic week. Take care of yourselves out there and keep gaming.